That was gold.
Right. From the top.
When we say speed, yeah, remember everything you just said, because that was great fucking information.
Wait, she peed on you? You were
She
wearing
peed on me.
it?
So, just started there. What?
Your sister peed on you? What?
No, the sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law.
Yeah.
So technically it was legal. Just some weird
It's in law.
porn.
Yeah. No, it was funny because I was asking her like, "Hey, what do you think about this turtleneck?" Because I think it's kind of like, it's snazzy. I like it. And snazzy.
I like that word.
Yeah, it's a fun word, and that's how I felt about my shirt. I was like, "This is a fun shirt." Jessica didn't like it. She was talking shit about it. And then when Stella peed on me, so it wasn't actually my sister-in-law that peed on me. It was my sister and dog.
It was his sister Stella.
Yeah, she ended up getting pee on me, and Jessica was like, "Well, now you have to take it off."
I mean, I hope you did.
Yeah, right.
No, I rocked that shit.
Yeah, no.
He stayed in everything all day.
Just to spite you, I'm gonna wear it all day.
Yeah, right.
It's like the Black Panther cologne in Anchorman.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
It's like, it smells like a diaper that's been with burnt hair or something. Yeah, I rocked that cologne any day of the week.
Yeah.
You may. Slice! Okay, well, here's episode 8 of Extra Salty
7?
Popcorn Podcast. Because we had the 2 parts, part 1, part 2, which, honestly, we shouldn't have done that because part 2 had nothing to do with part 1 at all.
What part was I on?
Technically, you're in the first Extra Salt. Or no, actually, it might have been a sit and chat still.
No, it was that we definitely said salty.
Extra Salty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we all cheered it. We were
That's
all,
right. It was
yeah.
the first one after we made that joke. So I guess it would be the first extra song.
Yeah.
So you
And
were
the best one.
the best one. That was actually a really fun episode.
that was fun.
Too many people though.
We had a lot of people. We had like 8.
That's
It
too many
was.
It was
voices.
a lot.
I think it worked.
I mean, it worked, but like,
I didn't watch it. I don't
It
know.
did.
I was there. I experienced
See,
it. I
that's the
feel like
issue.
it worked.
it was definitely fun, like having like Curtis there, you there,
Yeah.
us doing our thing, and then of course Dane being there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't tell Kurt we were doing a podcast. I was just like, hey, you want to come with
Show
me to
up.
Dane's?
Yeah.
What's ironic about that is I felt like Curtis like had the best talking points
He did,
throughout the
yeah.
episode,
No.
like because we were going deep on the whole
No,
Donald
when
Trump situation.
when he said shit, like he sounded like he thought about it that entire time.
Yeah.
And then finally just executed on what he was gonna say.
As crazy as he is, he's a smart person.
He is just very smart. High cerebral activity up here.
Yeah.
High functioning alcoholic.
High fun-
I was gonna say sociopath.
I was gonna say something meaner, but I went with alcoholic.
Yeah, not for the pod, dude.
Yeah,
not for the pod.
not for the pod.
No, that's like private time,
Yeah.
private
I'm
conversation
just
time.
kidding, Kurt. You're smart.
No, I don't think he watches this either. So, you know what, Curtis?
No,
Fuck
why
you.
know what's funny? He asked me for the link for the one we were on the other day.
You did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he watched it.
Aw,
Yeah.
What a good guy.
aw.
Yeah.
We have people that watch this.
People actually
At least
watch
one.
this.
At least
At least
one.
one person.
Dude, our last podcast, the episode, episode 6, part 2. Jesus. I think it only got like 8 views.
Yeah.
It did
Yeah.
not do well.
No, part 1 got like 60
lot,
views,
yeah.
something like that.
What are
To be honest, it was hard to find your channel.
It is.
So-
I couldn't find it. I looked up balance and I couldn't find it.
yeah.
This is why we were talking about this. I meant to bring this up to you,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm seriously considering changing the name to Balanced Boys.
Okay.
So not just Balanced. We had a brief conversation about it when we went on the hike with Cesar. And then, everyone was just like, nah, just keep it balanced.
Yeah.
But then the next one, the next hike, we really talked about it. And, Patrick was finally there.
That was bad. I haven't seen him.
He's doing good. He's making money,
Yeah.
working,
Living life.
That's
living
good.
life, yeah.
Oh, he's working. Huh?
He's very hard to get a hold of, Patrick. You know you are. But when you do get a hold of him, what a fucking treat.
Yeah.
What a treat that man is to life. Love it. But, so yeah, we're dealing with that. I started using the hashtag, not changing the whole channel name to Balanced Boys, but just using the hashtag, Balanced_Boys. If you type that in,
It goes right to the
where
channel.
it goes right to
basically.
us. So.
Okay. Yeah, I think I had to end up go through your Facebook and scroll down until I saw you post a balanced
thing.
video.
Yeah.
I clicked on that and then I was able to.
Active on
Find
Facebook,
it.
y'all.
Yeah. Which is weird because when I did look up balance, like you do have to scroll through a lot, and they only have like 2-3 videos.
Everything that was
Yeah.
popping up for me was just yoga videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing but yoga videos.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I'm just like, damn it. I have this vision, like, I want to keep going on this, like, you know, path of, like, positivity and, you know, vamping that to the world and stuff. But Dane and I were actually talking about it, where he's like, it'd be really funny if you do kind of like a satire of, like, dudes that are trying to be positive. They're really just fucking, like, they're,
Yeah.
like, just the
Yourself.
worst human beings,
Yeah.
but they're so ignorant and whatnot. I'm like,
Like an Always Sunny, but of like holistic people.
yes, exactly. Exactly.
That's
Oh
pretty good.
man, instead of a bar, it's a crystal shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're just
That's
the
so fucking fun.
worst
Yeah, we
pieces
all
of
just
shit.
like chilling at a
That's-
crystal shop, and everybody like
so-
comes in. They don't know anything about crystals. We just judge them on
Dude,
it.
yeah. Like and like we do like challenge, like, so like someone's like, say me is doing like a 21-day shred challenge or whatever, and by the end of it I'm like fatter. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck happened, guys.
Dude, that's a short idea, and we could call it ballistic holistic.
Ballistic, holistic. My God. Oh my God! All right, so that's gonna be a fun part of it, because I think we need to make balance more digestible. Like, you can't just like be in your face like, oh,
Be
positivity.
fucking positive, you piece of shit.
Yeah. You know, it's like, because we're all, you know, we love comedy and
Yeah.
shit, and I think we need to, you know, dive deeper into that. And I think that's a really funny way of almost making fun of ourselves,
Right.
but that makes us more likable, because like we're being
Douchebag.
honest and real and
Yeah.
being
We're
shitty.
People love a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Jersey Shore.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Love them.
Oh.
Love to hate them.
Great point.
I mean, shit. I still talk shit on Snooki.
I still hang out with
I
Snooki.
still- What was that joke earlier, Dalton?
What?
Oh, we were talking about, like, because I ran into a homie at the bar last night, and he was like apologizing because last time him and I hung out, he brought this one dude to my house and stole some shit. And then we were talking about, like, oh yeah, you know, it's different with like with girls or whatever. Like I don't gotta ask about like Cardi B or whatever. Like, oh wait, who you bringing? Kim? Was it Kim Kardashian or like?
Oh yeah, no, because it was like, I thought it was messed up that he showed up to your house with an uninvited guest, just randomly,
Yes.
didn't say anything.
That's what we were talking. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, if I showed up with a guest, I would at least ask first and be like, hey, my buddy wants to come with me. Is that cool? You know, even if it was like a hot babe, I'd be like, hey, so my friend Beyonce wants to come with me. Is that okay? And then it ripped into Cardi B. You know, hey, Cardi B wants to come too. Can she
No,
come?
she can't.
She
not.
can't.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we're getting into that.
Yeah.
Cardi B apparently was like drugging fools and stealing their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she's
Uh,
coming over to do Star Wars sound effects, she can stay the fuck home.
That's funny. But yeah, I mean, she really did. Like, she talked about how she would go to dudes' houses, drug them, don't even sleep with them. They're out unconscious, then rob them.
To be fair though, I would never accept a drink from her.
Yeah, right? Seriously.
No? You'd buy her one?
No.
No.
I wouldn't even be in the same strip club.
You see her, and you're just like, okay, I'm good.
I
There's
honestly
a white rhino down the street. I'll
I-
check that
I
out.
don't see the appeal. She's got big tits, but they look weird.
No,
Not a fat ass, but it
It
looks
looks
like if you
weird.
sat down, it would be as firm as a 2x4.
Yeah.
that's the appeal, is that she's like ghetto trash. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of hood dudes that are like, I
Oh,
like
want
that.
that,
ghetto.
yeah.
I like
Like
that
that.
ghetto stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Not
what
for me. Nicki
you're not good
Minaj.
like that. Yeah, Nicki Minaj
Yeah.
same way.
Dude,
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B,
Nicki Minaj.
they
See,
are like
I-
the same person.
Yeah, but
When sometimes I can't tell
think
the difference.
I'd go hard in on Nikki.
Really?
I think she's somewhat attractive.
You wouldn't go
Some-
soft in?
Not soft. Couldn't go soft. Can't get penetration soft.
Yeah, my thing about her is her butt is fake for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Her butt is
Oh, yeah.
super fake.
100%.
Yes, that bothered me.
Yes.
But I think she's an intelligent person.
I think so too. I think she knows how to market herself.
Yeah.
And her raps, like Cardi B raps, is just like, I have a wet pussy and
Yeah.
and
I have a
you
wet
know,
pussy, so
I'm-
that
and-
means I deserve a ring, and
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do
right.
shit. You're gonna do everything for me and support me.
right.
It's like, and trust me, I'm a guy. If you're my girl, you're the queen bee.
It's gonna
You know,
happen,
I'm
but
gonna.
don't tell me that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, exactly. Because
Yeah.
then,
Don't demand it
Don't
from me.
demand it.
Yeah.
you know, it's gonna be
mutual,
off at the
yeah.
fucking head. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah,
style.
exactly.
Yes. Thank you for the reference. I was like, there's a queen. I can't remember, but she got offed.
It might not have been Elizabeth,
that could-
but it's one of them.
It's one of
Mary
them.
Antoinette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we
yeah, Marie Antoinette got her
Yeah.
head chopped all the way off.
Dude, yeah, I saw the video. It's crazy.
I know, man.
go. I was there. I had it on my phone.
Just like, bro, no, not Mary, dude.
Yeah, no, but Nikki, I like Nikki's raps because she can actually flow. Like, she can speed rap.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
things
she-
like that.
Fair.
You know,
100%.
where I don't think
Yeah.
Cardi B could. I don't
No,
think Cardi
she's
B
all
could.
about just like flaunting money and making weird sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys ever actually like hooked up with a person with a fake ass or like silicone
No.
shit?
Fake tits, yes.
I hate it.
Don't like it.
I hate it. It's like it doesn't even
It's
look right.
Squeezing an unstressed stress balls.
Or like that heavy
It's like
bag
a
you're
brand
talking
With the
about.
heavy bag, no one's ever socked that tit. No one's ever gone in there
No
and
one's trying to do
gave
that
it
speed bag, you know, 1, 2, 3. It's like,
Yeah.
no, that shit's fresh.
firm.
I hate it, dude. It literally felt like rocks in my hand.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
And I was gonna say they have
Yeah.
big fake butts that are like that are soft.
No, they got
Depends
better.
on the doctors.
It depends on how much you spend.
Yeah, exactly. It
Depends on the
how much
doctor you
got.
went.
Yeah.
Depends where you went. I hooked up with an older woman who definitely had them done probably when the technology wasn't the greatest. So they
They're
were
just stuffing Barbie dolls in there.
they were a little harder.
Like gallon water balls.
Yeah.
Like water bottles.
But then there was another chick who had some newer ones, and you could still feel
Yeah.
the firmness of them, but they had a little more give
a
to
little bit.
Yeah, but I mean nothing.
Do you need like that like fuck you money to like get surgery like that?
No, because
not really.
I know chicks I went to high school with who don't work fancy
Yeah.
jobs, and they just
Yeah, they
save
went
up.
to high school with you.
Yeah.
God
If you
damn.
can save
Got 'em.
up,
That was a dig. That was a dig. Don't
wasn't
cut
this.
deep.
But like,
Let's go.
I know they
That could
don't
be like
work
anything.
anything fancy to where you make like buco bucks, and I think they just save up. It's not as much as we probably think. It's probably like $3-4 grand.
Yeah.
Spend less, spend more on a car.
exactly.
Dude, I mean, because the chick I hooked up with, she lived in Yorba Linda.
Yarbalinda.
Oh,
Yarba
Yarba
Linda. It's about like 30 minutes out from here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's a fancy place. Like there's some nice, and she was in a nice fucking house. Really nice house. Shout out Tinder. Thanks for that. my friend.
I was banned from Tinder.
Thanks for how? Wait, what? What?
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you get banned from Tinder?
Was never given a reason.
You were
And
just
I'm not
swiping left too much.
as misogynistic as I sound. I'm a nice person, and I never overstep a boundary, and I never said anything wild like, "Let me see your wop on fucking Tinder." So
Which that actually might be the standard now.
yeah, so
Thank
I don't
you,
know. I
Cardi
got
B.
banned for being a semi-decent person. I don't fucking know. I didn't.
Tinder doesn't want semi-decent
Yeah,
people.
I
They
do.
They
want,
just want that sloppiness.
they want that wop.
Yeah, I thought the whole
fuck
point
this
of the
doll.
dolls is that they don't talk. You know.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. See, semi-decent guy.
Semi-decent guy over
Semi-decent
here.
guy. Where was I going? Oh, okay. So that was actually the only hookup I ever had from Tinder.
He's only had sex once.
One and done.
That was
He was just
his
like, you know what? I'm
hookup.
good. I had my experience.
And it was with this plastic doll that talks.
And it was that bad. You're like, I don't ever want to have sex with you in my life.
You know what? I'm good. I don't need this.
It was a good experience.
Yeah.
I I was driving home just screaming, but you know, it was a great experience. That's a joke.
Oh, this
It's
is
probably a bad joke, but
dude. What'd she give you? Like that's what it sounds like.
no,
It burns.
it hurts so bad. It's been 20 minutes. Yeah. So that was my only hookup from Tinder, and I realized I don't think Tinder's healthy. I don't think
No,
online
it's
dating.
toxic.
I think it's very toxic.
And people are also fake.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Here's the not semi-decent guy.
Oh, he's coming out. He's gonna punch your new heavy
and
bag.
this is just an opinion. I don't know.
Loves it. Come on.
Half the people on here are saying like, "Oh, I want a relationship, not here for a hookup." But come on, it's Tinder. Everybody.
Every girl
is
says
there
that, and
for
I'm just like,
a
yeah,
But it's
hookup.
not true.
That's not true.
Is that true?
I've hung out with chicks who specifically say on there, "Not here for a hookup, looking for a relationship," and then after like 2 times hanging out, boom, we're fucking.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it doesn't go anywhere.
They're fucking that not sort of semi-decent guy.
Yeah. They get what we call it, something sheets.
Street Smart.
knowledge.
Yeah,
Sheet Smart.
Sheet
So we got Street Smart, we got Book Smart, and then you got Sheet Smart.
I'm sheet smart. I've never had a complaint,
My God, dude.
and that's on God.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! I showed Zach a message earlier. I'm not lying.
No.
It was a very...
I was not expected the graphic material.
Nature of
Yeah.
this.
And I opened that in public. There were children around.
Yeah. We're at fucking Pokey. Actually, no, we were at the liquor store.
We're at the. No, I'm saying when I got it.
Oh, that's right. The story.
Yeah.
of it.
I was at a basketball camp.
Oh, no.
Shooting a video. I'm like, oh hey, I haven't heard from her in a while. Let's open this message. Vagina. Vagina and a graphic message.
No, I get how that is. Fucking sugar roasted that shit when I was
Yeah.
at church. I was with my grandparents.
How did you not just like burst into flames?
Yeah, right? Seriously, no.
It's like ding, ding.
Yeah, right? Like, I was at church with all of my family almost, like, just chilling, eating, and I'm like, oh shit, churros hit me. Okay, what do you want? It's like 10 in the morning, you know? Tits.
Oops.
Grandpa, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Grandma and grandma tits?
No.
No.
You jumped into the story a
I
little
did.
late
I
there.
kind of lost. All I heard was, and I walked in on my grandma, and boom, tits.
We could roll it back to see if that was like what said. I was.
It wasn't.
No, I was not. I was in church with all my...
And it was in church?
Jesus, Grandma.
Literally.
Get that wop out of here.
He got nudes in church, and his grandma was there for it. That's what you
Yeah,
Oh,
like my whole
yeah.
my whole family was standing around, and then like I was like, oh shit, okay. My girlfriend at the time was like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. 10 in the morning, I'm not expecting anything. I look at my phone, tits, right there.
I got one just as bad. It wasn't in church.
Oh, I was about to say
So,
Can y'all stop sending news in church?
right?
Am I the only one who hasn't sent or gotten news
This
in
is
church?
a time for the Lord.
yeah.
Him and I need to talk about some shit. I don't need to add this to the conversation.
So I had just been hired at Disney.
Oh, just going pretty bad.
And I didn't shave my beard.
You were a security guard.
or
Yeah.
security. And I didn't shave my beard until the very last moment, just in case I didn't get the job, and then I just fucking wasted a beard.
Yeah, I feel that.
I know I don't have a long one now, but when I worked there, like before I worked there, it was
yeah.
like down to here.
Yeah.
And so I even went through my orientation super long.
Like you guys think this is impressive. Like look at these fools. You think this is impressive? Back to your
Mine was more impressive.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You can
So-
braid yours.
Yeah, I could have braided mine.
No, it was
That's how long
semi-decent.
it was.
So
Yeah.
it was only semi-decent. Like
I think that's the name of this episode.
semi-decent
Semi-decent.
man.
Semi-decent.
I'm a semi-decent guy.
But we were originally gonna call it sex, drugs, and drive-bys. because
Yeah,
we had-
sex,
we-
drugs, and drive-bys. Dude,
Yeah.
we haven't even gotten to
We
it.
haven't even got. That was supposed to open.
Just
this
wait.
That was a
episode.
pretty-
Just wait.
Just
That's
that
not even
fucking
the juice.
wait.
Alright.
That was
But
a
yeah,
soft
we're
So
back
yeah,
at Disney.
so yeah, back to Disney. Yes.
I'm gonna drag a couple out of you.
Okay.
That's cool.
So I waited. So I couldn't take my ID picture because I had the full beard. They had to wait till I shaved. So I had to come in another day to here, light it. Somebody talk for a second.
Story time from the semi-decent
Story time.
man.
It's from the semi-decent man, a semi-decent story. That's your judge. Your judgment. So
Before you continue, I'm just gonna say this is easily, by far, besides how the name of this podcast is Extra Salty Popcorn, like that episode. This is our dirtiest podcast.
oh, we got pretty. I know you guys cut it, but we got pretty bad at that other one.
Yeah.
Oh, near the end.
The first one.
Yeah.
When we just started talking shit on women.
Oh yeah, Dan and I had this whole bit, and it was terrible.
Bad. It's
I didn't-
all jokes.
It's all jokes.
I love women. I love you.
Until they start talking.
Until they said just.
We're going back down there.
Yeah, back to the dolls.
Okay, we gotta
Sometimes you gotta
give
give them a
one step
smack.
forward before we give 3 steps back. You know, that's just how it is. That's
You're
Just
right.
cut this.
You're
just
right.
kind of here, yeah.
Just cut
No, this is going in.
No, please.
Because guess what? We're raw. We're raw
I'm
dogs.
a semi-decent guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Disney.
Yeah.
Beard.
Sorry, I had to
Long.
sidetrack there. I was
Had to
thinking-
cut it.
Yeah.
So when I cut it and went in for the picture, I was talking to some of them. I forget how we got on the conversation about it. Maybe they might have asked me like, "Oh, why'd you come in today on orientation?" told him the beard story. And I was like, oh yeah, I had a huge beard, and I went to go show him a picture, and they were standing next. And this is why, when I go to show you guys pictures, I go, hold on, let me check real quick because of this story. So it's people who work in like administration at Disney and like the hiring stuff.
Oh man, that is definitely.
And I'm like,
the wrong
yeah,
time.
This is not.
look, I'll
talking
show
about
you.
church, but Disney.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture of my beard, and I opened my photos, and it was just a picture of a naked chick that I got off the internet.
From porn, I was gonna say it wasn't like a real girl.
It wasn't.
even
No,
worse.
it wasn't sent to me. It was just.
Just you can't flex about that.
I'm a scumbag. Pulled it off the internet. Saved it for later. Opened it, and both these women saw it, and I'm like, oh. Oh no! And then clicked on the beard picture, and I was like, ha, see, big beard. Oh, I'm gonna fucking leave now.
I'm like, yeah, what about that big bush we saw?
Oh my god. Walt would be ashamed. No, you people who say this isn't Walt's image, Walt was a dirty, dirty man. He hated the Jews and he slapped women. Fucking get it through your head.
Watch Steamboat Willie.
He would have high-fived me and wanted to see the
The woman
picture.
character was in the kitchen the entire time.
I would have
And
pigeoned it
Steamboat
to
Willie,
him.
the chicken Steamboat Willie, the woman mouse. She
Yeah.
was always like in the kitchen and shit.
Misogynist.
Yeah, that was his first animation.
Yeah, it was the time.
His first published animation.
They didn't know any better.
To be fair,
To be fair.
To be fair.
they didn't know any better. It was
To
just
be
like that
fair.
time. I don't know where that
They didn't know any
dynamic
better.
happened. Like all of a sudden, like men just are higher than women. Like
From the start, because we were the hunters, they were the gatherers. So
right. So
from
like,
it's kind of. And
That makes
it was
sense.
an animalistic thing that turned into a power control thing.
Yeah.
yes, it was a natural thing.
It was a natural thing that turned into control.
Yeah.
Right.
And once we actually gained feelings and consciousness,
We realized how
We realized
fucked up
how
it
fucked
is.
it is. Fucked up.
Yeah. Like we need our queens out there. You know?
Yeah.
Not Cardi B, but you know.
Not Cardi B.
Not Cardi B.
Wrong queen.
I feel like she'd probably be dope to hang out with though.
Probably.
I think so too.
It'd be,
I used to hang
it'd be
out.
a fun time.
Yeah, if I had my own drugs and was smoking my own weed, I wouldn't smoke anything of hers. I
No,
wouldn't drink
you're right.
anything of
I
hers.
wouldn't accept any. I'd bring all my own
I'd
stuff.
bring my own stuff.
Like, no, I got my own backpack of stuff. It's just I have a weird thing.
I've heard stories.
I've heard stories about. I mean, I don't have any money anyway, so go drug me. You're not gonna get anything. Got $5 in my account. Go for it. You want?
Have fun.
No, if anything, you're
Go
in the negative
nuts.
now because you wasted money on the roofies.
Yeah. Right.
And you gained nothing.
You lost the money, so.
See, I mean, we grew up hearing the roofie stories, but it was always a guy roofing a girl. But son of a bitch, girls be roofing. There's a movie with
Hustlers.
Jennifer. I'll take one.
She's a hustler, baby.
Yeah, I think it's called Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez.
Cardi B was in it.
Is she?
I think she makes a cameo. She's
Yeah.
not like a.
I don't know. I woke up
she
on the
should
couch
make
with my
a
mom.
cameo.
I was like,
how
oh,
I
You know,
Interesting.
he's
Yeah.
got
After it came out that she did that too.
That's her name.
Yeah,
Kiki
Kiki
Palmer.
Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiki Palmer's really good.
Kiki.
There's somebody
She
else.
all right.
And
Not
Cardi
like
B
100%
is-
believable, but
Well, I mean, what she's done before was like Disney stuff, so
That's fair.
it's like
was that's the main chick, right?
yeah.
Kiki Palmer.
Kiki Palmer, yeah, she's done a lot. Well, no, she's done a lot of Nickelodeon stuff, huh?
I know she's done a lot of stuff.
Her show True Jackson VP was on Nickelodeon.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
But she also did a jump rope movie with Disney.
That's right.
Oh fuck.
She's done
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
think
of
I
both.
remember.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
I think it was
Yeah.
called Jump In. It was like her and Corbin Blue.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Corbin
Bad.
Blue.
Whoa.
Corbin Blue's kind of fucking nuts now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I forget who he accused, but he accused some big actor of like raping him.
Yeah.
And well, it was Will Smith.
Yeah.
He was like, Will Smith abused me as a kid and raped
Yeah,
me and
yeah,
took advantage of
yeah.
me of all this
What?
shit. He's
Yeah,
just
that shit
fucking,
kind of
Not
got
the Fresh
squashed a little
Prince?
bit. but
yeah, he's fucking twacked
Yeah.
out of his mind.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, so like the allegations were not.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're not. They're not
they're not
real
true
at
at
all.
all.
It's just
Yeah,
like
he was just
fucking.
crazy.
He
Yeah.
just went on like I think like Instagram Live one day and it was just like Will Smith's a fucking pedophile.
Damn.
Yeah, it was fucking wild.
He probably wasn't getting any more royalty checks and was like, "Shit, I need some publicity real quick."
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a lot of people do. Yeah.
I
Unfortunately.
can't believe. Speaking of Corbin Blue, I can't believe they made
What,
High
really?
School Musical, the musical, the
Okay.
movie.
I heard
Don't
about
even
that,
get
yeah.
me started. My brother showed me just the
High School
screen of
Musical,
that,
the
like
movie.
the screenshot of that, and I was like, dude, don't. That's
High
terrible.
School Musical, the movie. High School Musical, the musical,
the movie. Like what?
Huh? What were they smoking in that?
Like
fucking
we get it.
writer's room?
You're a musical. Just call it Glee.
Yeah, Glee.
Next
I
thing
guess
you know,
that's
they're
taken.
gonna make High School Musical, the movie, the game.
Oh God, the game.
And
The
somewhere,
musical game.
Yeah, the game, the musical.
and Dwayne the Rock Johnson is just gonna have his own solo.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson plays Ashley Tisdale.
I'd be so down for that. Come on. I don't know what it is about the Rock. I mean, I'm a fan just because we grew up with him in Raw, right?
Yeah, he was in Raw and SmackDown.
And SmackDown.
He did both.
That was the other one.
Yeah.
I think my introduction to The Rock was Stand Tall. That movie.
Oh, Walking Tall. Walking Tall was dope.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
love
I
that
feel
movie.
like
That's a
because I
classic.
never
And the
watched.
Rundown.
The Rundown
The Rundown.
is honestly
With
my
Sean.
favorite Rock
I'm gonna
movie.
fucking watch
The
that again,
Rundown.
dude.
I don't think I've seen that.
Dude,
I love
With
such a
Sean
good
William
movie.
Scott.
Yeah.
Sean William Scott. The Rundown. A little lightning. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You want a little thunder? And he just gets decked.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude, that whole movie, because it was like
Don't mind my reach.
it was like badass with the whole fight scenes with The Rock, but it was
Yes.
also like funny with Sean William Scott in it. It was funny when The Rock
It was a
and they got
perfectly
drunk.
balanced.
Yeah, Sean William Scott's so funny. Where's he been?
He
Yeah.
got disappeared.
Come back, man.
That movie needs a sequel. God damn it! I want to see part 2 of that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, what would the sequel be though? Because like it ends with them getting
They
use
run
the.
They run back up.
It's called The Run Up.
The run up. That would actually be a good title for a film. The run up.
They run up.
It
and it's
can't,
just- it's
it can't
just
be the sequel to The Rundown.
an hour and a half of a guy running up a hill. Just in like a super epic Ridley Scott landscape.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Like Prometheus, like
Yeah, exactly.
it's just this dude just fucking,
Just dude running.
He's running up.
And then when he gets to the top, he gets fucking killed.
So Sean William Scott. Okay, so at the end of the rundown, they use that plant that
Yeah.
they got drugged in earlier in the film to the investors that are after Sean William
Yeah,
Scott.
yeah, to his dad. It
Or
was
to his dad. That's right.
Yeah, I figured the sequel would be them trying to chase him.
Oh, I mean that'd be so cool.
Yeah. Them,
I love
them-
Sean William Scott.
Yeah, I figured the two of them, they go off on their own and kind of go into hiding somewhere else. They could be like they've been hiding there for all these years, and then the dad finally finds them with all his goons, and now The Rock has to beat all of them up and do all this stuff. But Sean
Yeah.
William Scott's trying to run away, and like there you go. I think that'd be simple
Yeah.
enough, right?
Did you guys
there.
watch Bulletproof Monk? You guys ever
Yeah.
watch that?
Yeah.
That
I
was
read the-
on
I read the
TV the other
comics,
day, and I was
too.
like,
Was it?
holy shit, Bulletproof Monk.
I have that on DVD somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good
I've only
comic
seen
book
it
too.
once.
Oh, so it
I
came
didn't know
from
it was
the
a
comic
comic.
It was
book.
a
That,
comic book
that makes
first,
a lot of sense.
It does.
Comic
Because
book first.
they like run on air.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna drop in these classic 2000 films.
I know.
The Tuxedo.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Jackie Chan.
I was just thinking about that.
Tuxedo. I watched that one recently the
Yeah,
other day. I
I
was
was-
like, holy shit.
That's one I've only seen once too. Like
That was a film like my brother and I like my parents went out to go party and they give us $20 for like pizza.
Okay,
So those
yeah.
were one of those movies.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Tuxedo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't like the movie, you gotta at least love the part where Jackie Chan started singing like James Brown.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one because Jackie Chan knows martial arts and can spin and stuff. He did the spin, splits, came back up
Yeah.
like perfect,
Yeah.
just like James Brown.
that's him.
And it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Do,
like,
do you guys
oh,
watch
that's
Stuntmen
fire.
React?
no, but
I've seen that.
I've seen.
I've
I-
heard of
Go,
it.
everybody go like and
Yeah,
subscribe
leave
to
this
Corridor.
video. Oh, Corridor Crew.
Yeah,
channel.
Quarter Crew. Yeah.
They do Stuntmen
I watched the
Reacts,
VFX reacts.
Reacts.
I watched the
And
VFX one.
I think they do 3 reacts, but they did a stunt one dedicated all to Jackie Chan, and it's crazy the shit.
I'm gonna have to check that out because
Yeah.
I only thought that was the VFX thing.
No, they do stunt too. It's all on the
Oh,
same
that's
channel.
so tight.
Yeah.
I love Corridor Crew.
I follow them.
They're
I
so
think they
cool.
put out a video every Friday. It's not always a react. Sometimes they do like challenges
And they
between
create.
themselves. And they
Well, yeah,
create
the most recent one I saw was they recreated Luke Skywalker.
Oh
from
yeah, the
Mandalorian.
deepfake.
The deepfake.
Oh, yeah.
I liked their version more.
Way
the performance was
yeah.
there was a lot more
Yeah.
emotion into it.
Yeah,
the guy
if they
did a
had
great
someone
job.
a little bit closer to
His look.
Mark Hamill, then yeah, but
I mean, with
honestly,
deepfake technology, you don't even need that. 'Cause
That's
you
true,
Just,
yeah,
you
that's
just
true,
paste that
yeah.
technology
Yeah,
on top of the person,
yeah.
track them, and then you
Yeah.
just put it on top.
I just feel like there was like a slight difference, but it was a lot better
It's
for
the
sure.
uncanny valley. They talk about it in the episode. It's the eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The eyes are just deadpan. While,
Yeah.
while
And-
this is moving, and like real life, you have these little micro.
Exactly,
movements.
you're
Yeah.
always looking across the
And,
room.
Like
Yeah.
every like me talking right now, like there's parts of like muscles in my face that are like reacting with like
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So it's like it's
But
expression.
his like
Yeah.
everything above the mouth was just
flat.
like
yeah.
the pores moved and all that with it.
But yeah, no,
it was
Luke
a good
Skywalker
it was a
was
good
really-
animation, but it still had that uncanny valley feeling.
Yeah.
Of,
and I still
looking
cried.
wrong.
Not talking shit on that.
Oh, yeah,
but
Yeah.
oh, we were hooting and hollering. 1 a.m, we're like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
God.
oh my
Luke
god,
Skywalker.
it's fucking Luke.
But Corridor Crew, I really like you know, like he has the lightsaber still lit, and then he makes sure everything's like
Yeah.
cool. Turns the lightsaber off, and just like the performance, like I just thought there was just so much more emotion
Yeah,
to
and they
it.
did the lighting better too. Like they
They had more
moving,
shit going.
Yeah, moving lighting and stuff like
Yeah.
that instead of like what they did in Mandalorian,
Yeah.
which was like still light.
It was very still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, still that shot where you know the fog and the green lightsaber like that. looks
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
awesome.
dude, I'm sure you guys have talked about it, but I love.
I think every episode we
Yeah,
talk about every episode.
Yeah, a little
Really?
chunk of our episode
I-
is dedicated to Mandalorian.
I love that whole sequence and how it mirrors Darth Vader.
Yeah, in Rogue
Rogue
One.
One.
Yes.
Rogue
Like,
One.
when I saw that too, I looked at her. I was like father, like fucking son.
That's what I said, and my mom was
They're
like,
both
huh?
just they're just both ruthless
Yep.
fucking
Just
killers.
cutting through.
Except Luke killed Luke killed a bunch of robots and his dad killed a bunch of children.
There's a difference there.
children,
yeah.
and his always scene, he just
Murdered everyone
Everyone.
in his path.
I
That-
love the fear of that.
That was
scene.
the
It was-
best part of that movie.
That
That was the
movie,
best
yeah.
part of the last just Star Wars that we've
Until
gotten.
Mandalorian, that was the best
Yeah.
30
Yeah.
seconds of
Seriously.
Star Wars content.
Yeah.
Seriously.
A minute
So
and a half of Star Wars
since
content.
we're being kind of dirty in this one, it was so cum worthy. We nutted so hard.
So
Maybe.
I thought you cried. You nutted and cried.
No, I'm talking about Darth Vader.
No, Darth Vader.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cried with Luke, came with Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Even
So I came with Vader, and then I cried with Luke. You know, that's basically how sex goes. You know?
Cry with the
Yeah,
dad, cry with the kid.
And this is Extra Salty Popcorn Podcast. Really quick, we'll segue into what we're really going to talk about. Just make sure, are we good?
Oh, I had already.
You already done it, so we're...
Wait, real quick, because we were talking about old 2000s movies.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys before we went on a Star Wars tangent. Have you ever seen, it's a 1998 Kurt Russell movie with Martin Short.
Trooper. No.
No,
Super-
Captain Ron.
No.
No.
I have
I
not.
feel like not a lot of people have seen that movie, but it is so fucking classic. It's so nice.
That's interesting.
It's great. It's Kurt Russell. It was like a year after Backdraft too. So this is Backdraft Kurt Russell
Right.
playing just this stoner captain of like the sea, and like this family inherits a yacht from this dude's great uncle, and they go. They have to go pick it up in the Caribbean or whatever, and then sail it back to Miami to sell it. And they don't know how to sell, so they hire this captain to help them. But
Cool.
the boat company,
Just some random captain just.
yeah, just some random captain. But they were gonna
They
get,
hired Captain Jack Sparrow.
they were gonna get
Played by
someone
Kurt Russell.
decent. Yeah, played by Kurt Russell, played by Johnny Depp.
And it's a musical and a movie.
And
with
it's a
some-
and a game.
I love
But,
the circle backs. This is great.
So he ends up telling them like the people he's gonna sell it to, like, oh, the boat's like all beat up. What would you give me for like less than perfect condition? He was like, just bring it here and we'll see. And then
Dude, I want to see Kurt Russell as a stoner. It sounds awesome.
It's great. Don't watch the trailer. It doesn't do it justice.
Just
go right into the movie.
trailer is so like 90s before they figured out how to like
Dude.
market a movie and give you a feel, because it's
Dude,
it-
trailers like back in the day fucking suck.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the
They
trailer
suck
for this
so
like
bad.
this family inherits a boat and their zany adventures.
Little tortilla boy.
Little tortilla boy.
Tortilla.
But honestly,
Yeah.
fuck
What
that
was
guy
that?
because he stole jokes.
Yeah, he stole jokes.
Yeah,
Carlos
Carlos Mencia.
That was
no,
Carlos
that's
Mencia. That
Pablo
was-
Francisco.
Oh, Pablo Francisco.
Yeah.
I think he was.
He
I
stole
think-
jokes too.
He stole jokes too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He still jokes too.
Yeah. Okay.
He made
but
me laugh.
Yeah. But anyway, so once the boat company finds out
No
it's like
judgment.
a shitty boat, they're like, give him Captain Ron, because they know him and like who he is. Like
Yeah,
he's the
right.
cheap choice. Like don't give him one of our good guys. Give him this guy.
I did see that movie.
You did?
Because Martin Short was dating, like, his wife was this blonde lady, right?
Hot blonde lady.
And he had, like, 2
Oh,
kids.
those hot blondes.
For some reason, the one I remember the most was, like, they were taking a shower.
Yeah,
and
they
then,
get
like, the
locked
shower
in the
just...
shower. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got locked in the shower. Then, like, the
Whoa.
shower was, like,
Fuck.
filling
It was
up.
filling up, yeah.
Yeah,
They
they're
were trying to
like,
fuck in the
"What?"
shower, but it was too tight.
Oh my
and the boat's like
God.
falling apart, and a mop falls in front of the shower door, so it's just filling up. And,
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I actually remember this movie.
Wow,
Oh, my
gross.
gosh. I
It-
did see
I
it.
want to see this.
I didn't know what it was called.
yeah, it's Captain Ron.
Okay, yeah.
It's so funny.
It
It's
was
crazy
funny.
that I have not heard about this movie because my dad is a huge Kurt
I
Russell
feel like
fan.
not a lot of people have. It was like early Kurt Russell stuff, but it was right after Backdraft, so it was like
Yeah.
a pretty big
a
actor.
household name.
Martin
at that
Short's a
point.
pretty big actor.
Yeah.
I haven't done research on it, like its production, and maybe it just went through something where like it didn't get marketed well or anything.
Yeah.
But I watched it
The
all the time
producers
as a
probably
kid.
weren't.
Yeah.
And it was really like a pure comedy. It wasn't like a Big Trouble in Little China where it was like a comedy but there was action too.
Right.
Yeah.
This was just all just
yeah,
like
it's just pure
yeah.
antics. There was
Yeah.
like, some drama. Like the Martin Short doesn't like him because his family, the family is liking him more than hanging out with him. So
Right.
he's like, get off my bone.
Yeah.
But then, oh, you're a good guy.
Yeah, that's what it was like.
Yeah.
And it was funny.
But yeah, it's a great hour and a half watch.
Did you guys ever watch like Soldier
What's Soldier?
with Kurt Russell?
Um,
Soldier. See that? I don't know. Apparently, Kurt Russell just has these bangers that are just not known. Because Soldier, I watched the shit out of that with my
Yeah.
dad.
The Thing.
The Thing,
That's,
yeah.
that's a
So
popular. that's a
Captain Ron wouldn't have been early Kurt Russell because The Thing was like
80s.
80s, yeah.
82 or something. I think
No, I don't think it was that early in the 80s.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you're the laptop guy
I'm
now.
pretty sure. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it on myself.
You're the laptop guy.
But you know,
That
I
sounds
consider
like that.
Kurt Russell like 80s and then 90s.
Yeah.
You know.
1982.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was
so, yeah.
so wrong.
So that
I was so wrong.
That was more than 10
Sorry,
years later.
guys.
He
Yeah,
did Captain
right.
Fact checkers.
Yeah,
Fact checkers.
we did those.
That's weird. I feel like he looks older in The Thing than he does in Captain Ron, and that was
And Captain Ron's 90s,
98, so almost
98.
10 years later.
and he looks the youngest in Sky
Is that right?
High.
What's the math on that? I'm horrible. at
Yeah,
that.
me too.
What, so 98 to 82?
82 to 90 would be 8
That's
years.
16
16 years. Jesus Christ, yeah.
Wow.
Captain Ron, guys. That's all.
Captain Ron.
That's my point. Is go watch Captain Ron.
Yeah. Go watch it. No one's
It's
ever
gotta
heard of
be
it.
cheap. It's a '90s movie. No one's
Yeah,
heard of
you-
it.
you
It's
gotta
probably
find it
$3.
for- yeah,
It'll be the best $3 you ever spend.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
I feel like Kurt Russell, Patrick Swayze, and Harrison Ford all competed for the same roles for all those different movies.
You know,
Kurt-
did you ever see the audition?
Kurt Russell for Han Solo? Yes.
It was a good audition.
It was. I was like,
I haven't seen it.
dude, no, it's
I
great.
knew he did, but I didn't see it.
It was a good audition.
It's like he's just as good. I'm not gonna say better because Han Solo is fucking Harrison Ford.
yeah,
right?
it's kind of. He was
That's-
perfect.
that's
yeah,
our-
he's
our
the
boy
look.
right there.
Yeah, he has the look and everything. Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can
Kurt
be
Russell
weird.
definitely could have easily
Yeah,
been just as iconic.
Yeah, like if Harrison Ford was killed, you know, I think he
Yeah.
could have pulled it off as like a bad,
Yeah.
glad. I'm happy he wasn't killed or anything.
Yeah, right.
Because I do
4
think he
plane
was.
crashes later.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean killed?
No, I said let's say.
Like if he died.
Yeah, if he just does.
Oh.
Yeah, if like Harrison Ford was just killed in the
Okay.
audition
Just for some
for
reason.
some reason.
A
You
light
you
hits.
got it. Yeah, crush. All right, get the guy from The Thing. Oh wait, no, Star Wars would have been before The Thing.
The before that.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, that was
70s, yeah.
79.
77.
77.
New Hope, 77.
77.
Oh, dude, and there's this one guy who was auditioning for Luke Skywalker.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just, like, if you could put the most basic stereotype of a California surfer, that was this
Oh,
guy. He's
God,
like,
yeah.
oh, this droid blasted. It's so funny.
But
It's so bad.
remember, I said Star Wars are kind of, at least the early
There's
ones, were basically B movies.
Yeah.
We could have had that.
We could have had that.
It could have very well been, oh fuck, surfer dude's our best choice.
Dude, they make Mark Hamill look like a good actor.
Yeah.
He's a better
Voice actor.
voice actor.
100%.
Great
Great
He's
voice
a-
actor.
Oh my goodness.
Best.
Got
He's the
better
best.
in acting as he got older, but the early Star Wars, B movie.
What about the Gallo converters? Or whatever he says.
I want to join the rebellion. I hate. Oh, that's his dad. I hate sand.
Yeah, that's Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they-
77. You're right.
77.
I shouldn't
Boom,
question
boom.
your Star Wars knowledge. You guys know more about Star Wars.
Yeah, we're kind of nerds.
I'm a fuck. What do you call it?
You're a fuck.
I'm
That's
a
what you
fuck.
are.
I'm a semi-decent guy.
I'm a decent guy.
I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I haven't gone deep in the lore, but I love Star Wars, and I'll watch the movie.
I mean,
and stuff like that.
There's like dudes that go deep
And
on the lore, and it's like I consider myself like a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
It's my favorite franchise. It's my favorite just story. But it's when you're like in a room with somebody that's like deeper than that, and they can still make you feel stupid as much Star Wars I consume. I'm definitely not like. I'm not there.
it's because the Star Wars fan base is toxic as fuck.
Yeah,
It
it's
is very
gotten
toxic.
It's gotten-
Every Star
Because
Wars
of Disney,
fan,
it's become very toxic.
every Star Wars fan has an opinion about why this or that.
Right.
It's Star Wars. Get over it. It's a B movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
Enjoy
It's
it for what it
space
is.
politics.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's space politics and spaghetti western.
Yeah.
It's a fantasy.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly, it's more fantasy than space. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Even though Star is in
Space
Yeah,
wizards.
no, it's more space wizards basically.
Yeah,
That's
With
what
cowboys.
Yeah, and lasers.
yeah. Laser swords, dude. George, they didn't even call them lightsabers. They
No.
called them laser
Yeah,
swords.
I
back
saw
in the
that.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was watching a Star Wars series video the other day, and
I was watching a Star Wars video.
and he's been going really deep on the original transcripts. So it's kind
Oh,
of like a courtroom, you know, like somebody's like there recording the
Yeah.
conversation. In the writers' room, like for Return of the Jedi or New Hope, whichever film, they were going deep on the analysis of like why Luke's lightsaber was green and like how he like created it. A lot of people to this day believe the only reason why they changed it to green was because in the Tatooine the sky was blue and
Yeah, it
you
was
couldn't see
literally
it.
all because of the way they needed to film.
Yeah,
Yeah, the blue lightsaber was disappearing into the sky, so they had to make it green.
yeah.
But now there's all this lore on how the green lightsaber came about.
And the lore is not just just fans just like creating
Throwing
their own
shit together,
theories.
yeah.
Like these were the words of George Lucas, the creator, and his writer team in the room before the film was even created. So it wasn't just a technical issue, film
Yeah, they
on a film
thought
based on.
about-
They thought about the story and whatnot. So
Yeah.
no, they did. They did.
Here's my opinion. Oh my bad. Here's my
Vince.
here's my opinion from a casual viewer and a semi-decent guy.
You should start your own channel just called the
Semi-Decent
Semi-Decent
Guy.
Guy. Yes. That's a good channel name.
I feel like most of Star Wars lore and things that happen in at least the first 3 movies, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
All of the lore from that was created after the fact.
By fans.
I feel like everything that happened in those
I agree.
first 3
I agree.
movies, everything that was done was because that was the way they had to do
They had to do it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
But
I
they
agree.
also made some groundbreaking shit, like shooting all the stuff on models and all that.
Yeah.
But all that was a process. Also, watch the corridor video where they break that down.
Yes,
how
that
they
was
shoot
it's
all
really
that.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
It's-
crazy.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, you say they're B movies. I mean, you can say that just because like the performances or the
Yeah.
the script writing is very
The
lame.
special
Made on a
effects.
lot lower budget than they are now.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, your favorite film we're talking about is like Jurassic Park, and
Shut up.
why Jurassic Park is so awesome is because like the innovative spirit of creating this a story that's so big,
Yeah.
so big with dinosaurs and whatnot. Like the way they were able to do that with visual effects and props and whatnot. That's why that movie is timeless. Same thing goes for Star Wars. Star Wars, my dad will say it to the
Except
this
the
day.
new stupid CGI editions he made. Those are
Yeah.
dumb.
they're so annoying.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Really? Did you really have to do that?
In the script, it's literally like an N and just like a bunch of O's, all
yeah.
capitalized. He's like, all right, so you might be reading this right now, Hayden, as like just no, but you can see in the script here, I went no.
Is that Hayden Christensen who did that?
He was in the suit of Darth Vader. In Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh no, I'm talking.
Yeah, you're talking about the original movies.
The original.
You talking about Empire?
No, Jedi.
When
The very last one. It's when right before Vader picks up the Emperor and chucks him down the chute. He looks at Luke and he goes, "No."
No.
And then it cuts back to them, and then it cuts back to him and he goes, "No." And then he picks him up and he goes, "No." And then chucks him down the chute.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
And that was all added after the fact.
Yeah, like
The
way
original-
after the fact.
Like I'm talking a 2008 re-release.
Yeah.
Bro, it
Because
was
he can't
so much.
just let his old movies lie. It's like they're good.
They're good.
They're good.
Now
Let
they're
them be
worse
the
now.
classics. Don't go in and add bad technology.
I will say this. I think there were some things that were necessary though. For
Yeah.
one, the lightsabers. You know, if
Yeah,
you
I
watch
mean,
the
yeah,
original one,
small fixes here on
It's
the
like literally
lightsaber
white.
stuff.
Like when Luke
Yeah.
first turns on the lightsaber, like it looks so bad.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just a very small hint of the green.
there's parts where you can tell it's just a stick.
Blue.
Sorry,
Blue.
casual fan.
But like the Darth Vader Obi-Wan scene, if you
Semi
look at it,
decent guy.
there's parts you can see it's just a stick.
Yeah.
And the fact that they fixed that,
Yeah.
there was a part in Episode 5 where they were running through the hallways of Cloud City in Bespin, and in the rebooted ones they added like windows so where you can see the city, which I thought was necessary because at first it just looked like they were running through tunnels.
Right.
And I was like, what the heck?
So they give it more background. Like,
Yeah.
I agree that the subtle things definitely add to the
Right.
films.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
so I
about
think some were
subtle.
necessary.
It's all
but-
about the
A lot
little
of it's
things.
not subtle.
yeah, a lot of it is.
New Hope, he fucking just came all over that.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
one
yeah.
whole scene. It's just a cum shot
Yeah.
It's just
on
like
film.
when they're in Tatooine, like when they go to Mos Eisley
Oh.
and all that little monster, it's so
Yeah.
annoying. It's just like, why would you do that?
why
They
would
were
you
walking in
just
front of the
drop it over-
characters so we couldn't see them as they were talking.
Yeah.
You know?
Like
all
the,
those big lumbering.
yeah, and the
things.
Jawas and stuff, they're so animated. It's not even good animation.
It's because he picked the. If he did it maybe now, they probably could have made it look good. But he did it in the early 2000s when that
Yeah.
technology was still pretty shit.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's the technology at like 2000s is like, holy shit, I can actually make like 3 new movies out of this. So then,
And he did.
and he did.
Let's do all of it in CGI. Fuck how we did the original.
Yeah. Even though I still do love the story of the prequels, like it definitely fleshes out Anakin's story arc and Obi-Wan, and it's awesome. Like I love the story of the prequels, but the way they were done was nowhere near amazing like the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Simply because
Yeah.
they had a new device, they had a new toy, they had a new visual effects pathway, and they chose to rely on that rather than the amazing timeless.
Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
No, I agree. They focused on the story in
Appreciate
the original trilogy. They focused on the effects in the prequel trilogy.
See, and
That's what happened.
that's why to steer off Star Wars. That's why I think Michael Bay and Christopher Nolan are like some of the best directors because they do a lot of stuff practically. Go
Dude, that
watch a
fucking-
20-year-old
that's
Michael
true.
Bay movie, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
The explosions don't look fake
Yeah.
because they're not. They're
Yeah.
all real.
They're all real.
He'll blow up a freeway. He'll blow up.
mean-
He'll blow
The
up 40
Transformers
cars.
movies, dude,
Yeah.
those look so incredible because
Yes.
all of that was
All of it's
practical
practical.
explosions.
Let's talk about Inception. Like that,
Inception.
the
Yeah.
way they did
Yeah,
the effects.
he
with
built
the-
that
Opened the
gyroscope.
whole
They had to time that out.
What an
if,
idea.
If Joseph Gordon-Levitt, like if they didn't time it out at one point, it was like a 40-foot fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had to do that all practically while it's doing that.
Yeah.
Tenet. I don't know if you guys have seen Tenet.
I just
heard bad
finished,
things.
I just recently watched that.
Yeah.
That was
I heard
good.
that thing. You liked it?
Oh, it was a
It-
good thing.
It's got its problems, but it's a good movie. You gotta watch it a few times.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I've watched Inception like 10 times.
Yeah,
It's like, what?
But in Tenet, he found it was cheaper, and it's going to look better in 15, 20 years. It was cheaper to buy a real 747 and crash it into a building than to do it in like
Yeah,
CGI. Digitally.
Yeah.
So he bought a 747 and crashed it into a building.
That's so tight.
Yeah, it's nothing huge. Like
That's-
when I heard that, because it came out
Nothing
before the
huge.
movie
It's
came
a
out.
747.
Well, when you see it, you'll know what I
Yeah.
mean. When I heard crash into a building, I was like, well, they fucking set it up to hit the building. They like ditched the plane. How are they? 'Cause I thought it was.
You got like a bunch of dudes
Yeah,
just like
I
jumping
mean,
out like go go.
I'm thinking Nolan.
Hit record.
I'm thinking Nolan, like it's gonna be like up in the sky a fight, and then they jump out of the plane, and it's going. Like, how the fuck are they gonna do that safely?
Yeah, so-
but they're on a tarmac. They get it up like a little bit to speed, and they just like crash it into the infrastructure.
Okay.
of the
Oh,
building.
okay. They just angle it to make it
Yeah,
look like
and
it's
then
in
they
the sky.
they rig an explosion for one of the engines. So there is like, but it's not like the plane's super blown apart,
Yeah.
taking out a whole city block or
Exactly,
anything
yeah,
like that.
Bro, that's what I thought. I
That's what I was
imagined 9/11.
expecting.
Yeah.
But it's still the way he did. It's like that's gonna last so long because
It's gonna look great. I mean, I literally, I was telling you, Dalton, earlier today, that yesterday I woke up randomly at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
And so I literally watched the original Star Wars films.
Yeah.
Just watched them,
Yeah.
back to back.
Why not?
Why not? I didn't have work. I'm like, I'm just
Fucking
gonna,
nerd.
I'm gonna watch these movies. I'm gonna watch these movies. I'm such a nerd. But it was great because the practical effects they did in that film, it looks better than the prequels.
Yeah.
Which
Because the original Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I've been wanting to like watch those for a while,
Yeah.
but I haven't found the time. But then I just kind of sprung awake and had nothing going on, so I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch them. And yeah, like the shit that George didn't add in, the shit that he did in those films, the reason why it still looks good and it's believable is because it's so practical and it was innovative and it pushed the boundaries. Yeah. So, on your note, Christopher Nolan and Michael Bay,
Yeah.
I think they're doing that, and that's why their films still look so
Yeah.
fucking good. It's
Or-
because they're using that. They're
Yeah.
using that platform. Of
Or you're
just
just
using practical.
James Cameron, use Buco bucks, build pretty much a full scale model
Oh, yeah.
of the Titanic. Build up even more Buku bucks.
Yeah, no.
Wait 15 years until you can pay to make the
Yeah,
technology
that was
to make
impressive.
Avatar.
Yeah, no, that was
Be
impressive.
the only
as
man
fuck.
to man a submarine down to the Marianas Trench. Just be James Cameron.
Yeah,
Just be James Cameron,
James
yeah.
Cameron,
and you'll do all right.
And you'll hold the fucking top like 5 highest grossing movies ever because that man's a fucking genius. Back to VFX. So I forget the exact number, but in Tenet, I was listening. They were talking about this on the Rooster Teeth podcast I listened to. Tenet only had, I think, either less than 100 VFX shots or just over 100 VFX shots.
Which is like for a movie on that caliber, like
Super low.
that's very low.
Have you seen the movie Parasite?
Yes.
That Bong Joon-ho movie.
Yes.
Love
Great
Parasite.
movie.
Amazing.
It won Best
deserved.
Picture.
Yeah.
Deserved
Yeah.
that award.
Fantastic. Have you seen it?
I haven't
No.
Parasite?
Oh, it's a
Go,
good movie.
bro, we gotta
watch
watch
it.
it.
Watch
Go
it.
watch it.
It's a must-watch.
How many VFX shots, if you had to guess, was in Parasite?
Okay.
It's a very simple movie.
I know they CG'd, like the houses and like the walkway.
That's the first. The whole house, it was created after.
Really?
Every room is pretty much a constructed set. Once they walk around the corner, that's the end of the set. They built everything up.
And they use giant blue screens because I saw little breakdowns. But the number of VFX shots, I'm gonna give a number. Call me crazy. 58.
It's lower than Tenet.
Oh, is it higher than Tenet?
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, what the? You asked the question.
I know.
I'm trying-
It's misdirection. Sorry, I was trying to misdirect you.
Oh,
You're confusing us,
Over
Vince.
400.
Wow.
over 400.
Over 400.
A
I was
Parasite.
gonna think 60
Parasite.
to 70,
Yeah.
if any.
And the type of film that like Tenet is compared to like Parasite, like you said, is like a simple movie.
Yeah, and Nolan is nowhere near simple.
No.
It's probably the most complicated shit you'd ever watch. I still don't understand Tenet. I've seen it 4 times.
I haven't seen it at all. I don't even want to understand.
Watch it at least once.
Yeah, watch it at least once. It's a
Yeah.
really good movie.
Good performances
Yeah.
by all. Yeah.
I always love
I
a
don't
good
care
movie.
about what a lot of critics say. Like, it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had fun watching it.
But yeah, that's crazy. But I think Parasite will hold up in like 10, 15
Oh
years
yeah,
too. 'cause
easily.
The
'cause
VFX
it's a
shots, they're
concept that
so
can
well
be
hidden.
relatable. Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
practical.
And
like
they're-
we
yeah.
said, subtleties.
Yeah,
it's all subtle.
It was all just to enhance what was already there.
Yeah.
It wasn't there to make a monster or
Yeah,
like
show
other
off.
things. Even though I forget what the movie's called, but Bong Joon-ho has another movie that does have a monster in it.
Okay.
and it has the dad.
What the fuck is the name of that movie? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that movie was really good too. I like that one.
It was The Thing.
Cloverfield.
That one, the VFX doesn't. It's like early VFX stuff.
Okay.
It doesn't look the greatest, but it's still a great movie.
Yeah, almost looks like a puppet.
Yeah, everything else looks great. He kind of used the
That's
Jaws
so bother
method,
me.
so you don't use it, or you don't see it all the time. But
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
I
it?
just thought that was crazy how many VFX were in Tenet compared to that
To
movie.
that,
like a
right.
super simple movie to a super complicated movie. It just shows you like how much detail and how much
Yeah.
practicality Nolan puts into his movies.
Yeah.
And I respect him for it.
Wait, who directed Parasite?
Bong Joon-ho,
Oh, there it is. Yeah. And then The Host.
the host.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It was like-
I think
it was
I've
like a
seen
little
the
sea-
trailer for that, but
yeah,
yeah,
it was big on
It was a sea creature
2008?
that had,
Yeah.
2000.
like got toxic stuff.
2006.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on Hulu. At least that's where I watched
Yeah.
it a few months ago.
Oh no, I watched that shit like when it like came out, not in theaters, but
Actually, I think I
remember
watched
that
it-
being like
Yeah,
Uh,
over a year ago because I watched
yeah.
it around the time Parasite did. So I was like, oh, I want to check out his other stuff.
But that's so cool. That's so cool that like a movie like Parasite has such subtle effects and done very well. And then you have fucking Christopher Nolan did Tenet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have a dude like Christopher Nolan who's just huge on, you know, great special effects and storytelling, and then his film Tenet, which is all about reversing time. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Kind of.
kind of.
Maybe.
See,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I still don't
Sometimes,
understand.
sometimes things go backwards when things are going forwards, but when you're going forwards, sometimes you're going backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best way I've been explaining it to people, it's like Nolan took parts from Inception,
Because Inception is so fucking
fuck,
good.
what are the other ones he did? I'm blanking right now.
Shutter
the,
Island.
The Shutter Island, the whole Dark Knight series.
Interstellar.
Okay, yeah,
He did do
it-
Interstellar.
yeah.
It was like
like Interstellar.
Inception, Interstellar, and like probably some action from Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
Because
there's
like the
some
war
guns,
scenes
yeah,
were
that's-
very Dunkirk
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, but it's very, very Nolan, very expositional.
Yeah.
Walking down hallways. Oh, this is all planned.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie. Go
Yeah.
watch it.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
So apparently, we were supposed to start this episode with the theme.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, more?
Sorry. One more thing.
One more.
In our heyday, and this is gonna last 10, 15 years. How many VFX shots were in Simville? Why don't you tell us?
Is that the one with Bruce Willis? Oh, Simville. Oh,
Simville.
Simville. Our Simville.
Arson.
Our Simville. I'll see.
Yeah, we have Bruce Willis for that one.
Yeah, we had Bruce
Dude,
Willis, I
my
know
mind
that.
went completely to Sin City for some reason. I don't know why. I was like, oh yeah, the guy with
I'm
the
Robert Rodriguez.
Simville. I don't
Timeless.
even think I could put a number of the amount of visual effects I did for that shit.
There's probably at least.
I literally had to. I had to find a video on YouTube of just literally creating the symbol of the
yeah.
sim, and that took me like 2 hours to do.
The whole two.
I had to create it a whole two, dude.
Whole two, dude.
A whole two.
On my computer, it would have been like a day.
No, like
Yeah.
it was crazy. Like I've never done something so dynamic like that. Like
Yeah.
it's like I had to create like a shape layer, and then like I had to reverse it, and I had to like
Yeah.
create like I had to use
You had to make a 3D image out of 2D.
Yeah.
yes,
images.
yes, and then make it like
But it looked
Animate,
great.
yeah.
It looked like the sim.
Yeah.
it came out. It was animated. It was great, and then like once it was done, it was easy to use and
Yeah,
plop
to
where I
track.
wanted.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite videos.
Yeah.
The only sequence I don't like in that video is the outdoor painting stuff. I just wish we diffused the sun a
Yeah.
little bit. 'Cause
It
it's
was
super
very brown.
harsh.
Yeah, it was very
But
brown.
other than that, I think that was like one of the best ones we shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked they let me take time on that and light it correctly.
Yes.
All that.
Yes.
Especially the dinner scene. The dinner scene's in my reel.
Yeah.
Because I really like the way we lit that. It was very,
Oh, man.
very moving.
Yeah.
Putting that thing
And no
together.
one will know that there was an aperture light in that overhang.
Yeah, the same one. Both
We had to
sides.
reshoot that scene because like originally we just tried to black out the windows to make it look like night, but then
Yeah.
we're like, this looks stupid. So
What did we do? It was the wides were all shot on another day, and the inserts
Yeah.
were shot
Yes.
during the day, and
Yeah.
the wide was shot at night on another day.
Yeah. And it was just
Yeah.
so it's like one of the most annoying things. It's also one of the most pleasurable things. editing is like, you know, you get to like watch every take and like every second of the take. You know,
Yeah.
you just trying to grasp like, okay, what am I gonna use, what am I not gonna use? But there's a thing with Simville where Dane was like,
Funny every time.
it was funny
Still
every time.
funny.
yeah.
He just kept
Still
doing this
funny.
little bit where when Aubrey walked away, he was trying to reach over and grab her food but couldn't reach it, and Vince, he just kept saying, "It's still funny."
Yeah, I said it about 15 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we did that shot
I-
about 15.
Yeah.
I showed that to someone recently, and when that part came up, I said it to myself. I was like, still funny.
Still funny. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
Wait, one more. No.
Let's wrap it up the way that we wanted to start.
Yeah. Ironically. All right. So this episode is probably gonna be called.
Maybe your sex tape.
Wait. Wrap
it up the way we started.
Let's wrap it up the way we wanted to start. It's like you had unprotected sex, but you wanted to start with, I don't know.
And then now
there
he's,
was
now
something
he's,
there.
Now he's rapping.
Now
he's rapping it like
I
she's
think
already
we lost
gone.
it.
Yeah, now he's got to rap. Now he's
The more we're explaining it, we're creating a character now.
Yeah.
We wanted to start this episode with this story because we all had a very interesting closing of
Yeah.
January
Oh my goodness.
of 2021.
January 31st. 31st.
31st of the game movie.
He's already
musical.
done with the 20s. He's already over it.
2020, the musical, the movie, the musical, the game.
The game.
Game.
31st. So,
Inspired by Rock Band.
we got
A
sex.
Comcast company.
We got sex. We got drugs. And we have drive-bys?
Drive-bys.
So I was not with you fellas. I guess I can quickly just explain my story. I was at a bar with some friends, and it was a great night, a lot of fun. Probably have COVID now, but you know, whatever.
We're all screwed.
Where you guys are fucked. But anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, these dummy sausage. Yeah, so everything's going good, you know, meeting new people, enjoying the people I already know. And then the bar closes and we're sitting outside just kind of like, you know, smoking cigarettes and whatnot and just enjoying each other's time. And there's a whole feud happening outside of the bar.
It's starting to go down.
It's starting to go down.
I got, maybe I missed this the first time you told it. Was it bar patrons or just random people?
Bar
outside the
patrons.
bar? Okay.
Sorry, I spit a little bit.
So it's a stupid drunk people.
It was stupid drunk people, and what was really funny,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
what was really funny about it was like,
But I wouldn't mind having another hand.
it was clear as day that it was the girls in the group that were fighting, and the dudes in the group were flexing on each other like in each other's faces. But you know, like I could tell everyone in that group did not want to fight.
Yeah.
Like all the dudes did not want to fight, but they're just like fronting a game.
That's so annoying.
When you described that, the first thing that popped in my head is videos of two kangaroos when they puff their chest out to each other, but no one's doing anything about it.
Yeah.
100%.
They at least kangaroos fight though. They'll hop on their tail and boom.
Yeah,
Fucking kick each other.
but
No.
they'll flex at each other until they get that
I'm
chance.
a dude that I'm a peacemaker, you know, like I always want to diffuse situations.
Right.
I don't want to squash the beef if there is beef, you know, like I'm always going to be the guy that doesn't like instigate shit. I want to like diffuse it. But sitting here just being a bystander, have nothing to do with these people, even though like, you know, I met a couple of them. It was so much fun just watching them just like talk shit and like get all riled up and shit. And I was slightly disappointed. Like this one fucking dude, he even takes off his shirt.
Carbs off,
Classic.
boys.
And I'm like, oh, bro, all right, these guys are about to bang. Let's go.
About to
We're
get
watching this shit. Let's,
about to have a Donnybrook over here.
yeah, world star. But nah, he just got in another dude's face, and they had a very intense.
Makeout session.
No, they had a very intense conversation. It wasn't even an argument. They were like agreeing on the same things.
But
They're like, yeah, bro, you know who I am? Yeah, man, you're you. Yeah. Sup? Dude, the sky. Bro, is that what's up there? I've been confused.
Girls being a bitch. I know.
It was so funny.
You don't think she put me in an awkward predicament?
Bro, you might want to think about other options. I've been thinking about it, bro. I got a new app, Tinder.
And it just turned into a weird Tinder commercial.
Yeah. So the sponsor of this video today is Tinder.
Tinder, go fuck yourself. I got banned. Fuck
Yeah.
And we still don't know why.
Still don't know why.
You're treated
Because they don't give fucking options that they don't let you try to appeal. So I guess fuck me until I get a new number.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen until I'm forced to.
Yeah.
So fuck Tinder.
State of dependency.
Yeah.
That was just, it was very enjoyable. It was just a lot of fun.
Drunk people doing drunk things.
Yes. And then when things got a little sketchy, a car full of them drove down like this alleyway, which you can see across the street, and then they stop.
Yeah.
And then the trunk opens up. And the dude walks out, and he's starting to grab something in the trunk. And the owner of the bar, to me and my 3 friends, he was like, yo, I think that's a gun. Let's get inside. And then it was like, okay, so I didn't get to see these drunk people fight each other.
Right.
But now they're going to go to like some pussy shit, like grabbing guns
Right.
and make it something it should not have ever been in the first place. It was kind of exciting. Like when he was like, yo, I think that's a gun, let's go. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, this is Los Al, man. We're right next to Elder.
This is Lhasa.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
That,
Dude, we
if
went-
that's not the whitest fucking
Yes,
thing.
seriously. Seriously.
I was in Los Al and there might have been a gun.
There might have been.
I didn't see it.
There might have been a gun.
Oh man.
But it was cool, like kind of like bunkering down because there was just like 6 of us in the bar that was already like
the bar
closed
was
up.
closed,
Yeah, it was just us in there. It was kind of cool. A little scary just because it's like, you know, you don't want to hear like, you know, shots
Wait for
going
the-
off.
Yeah, unlike us, where
Go
we.
there, which you guys can segue into that now, but that was basically my night of January 31st. With a little bit of sex. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
We won't go into those details. I mean, you know,
Respectful.
respect.
Yeah.
Because we're semi-decent guys. Like,
Yeah, we're semi-decent. I see, if I was completely decent, I wouldn't even said that. I wouldn't even said that at all. But I didn't name drop. I didn't flex on it. Well, that was kind of a
Yeah,
flex,
flex.
wasn't it?
Britney.
Flex.
I don't know who Britney is.
I don't know who fucking Britney is.
I know, Brittany sounds dope, bro.
Yeah, I just said the first name that came to my head.
I know 2 Britneys in my life.
They're both dumb bitches.
Hey! Now you're like dropping from like somewhere.
Okay, I'm joking. I'm jokes. I'm a semi-decent.
But yeah. I don't want to talk details. I mean, technically I did just kiss and tell.
We'll stop talking
But
about
I-
it.
Stop talking about it.
Let's get to the
But I just said
drive-by.
sex. I just said sex.
All right.
That's
so,
pretty vague.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it
yeah, we
didn't
got
even
that.
have to necessarily be him. You could just be like, you know.
I saw some sex.
I walked in and there's porn on my computer.
It's like, oh, sex.
Sex.
Nice.
It could have been talking about gender.
All right. So
Yeah.
you boys
We had an
a
experience, but I mean, should
fiery-
we preface like the conversation we were having beforehand?
I was no.
No.
That's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other
We'll
thing.
sit here and talk another 50 minutes.
Yeah.
about
Did it have
and
any-
it won't paint us as semi-decent guys.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, we were having a not so semi decent conversation, and like we were like really like talking and not really paying attention to much, and then out of nowhere like I'm hearing pop, 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 and then like Chris just stops what he's saying. He just goes,
Oh, honey, you
Hold on.
missed the integral part.
oh yeah.
It was pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna be like pop, 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 pop. Oh!
Or the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, no, like that screech after that, we're like, oh shit, it's going down.
And Chris was
Because
like,
you guys were in LI.
Ella.
Yeah. Well,
"Aw."
but
Oh.
South Central LA, so they don't
We
say it
were
like
in-
that.
They don't go hiking.
The ghetto.
The ghetto.
we were.
Yeah.
I'll put it to you this way: our streets were numbers, and they're within the 50s to 80s. So that usually means that's the
That's
South-
deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
That's
deep
the-
in there.
We were out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
we're-
no,
we were
when
in
we
the streets.
when we pulled up in there, the security guard said, "Hey, when you leave, don't turn down the right side. You want to go left because the right side, people get robbed."
No. Chris told me that.
Oh yeah,
Chris
I told
said
you
that.
that.
Oh yeah,
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 I'm
Chris
not a
said that.
security guard.
Yeah.
It was for
You
Disney.
were Disney.
Yeah, it was.
Show
yeah.
people boobs
Yeah.
by accident.
Yeah, no, but that was the type of situation where
It's
like, people,
so-
yeah,
that
people
was
got,
such a
yeah.
perfect-
I
Yeah.
mean, it was
You couldn't go down the streets.
I mean, it was perfect because I mean we were shooting a hip hop video, a rap video. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, great
the-
location, yeah.
so the danger
Yeah.
element was great for the
Yeah.
hip hop.
Yeah, the backdrops
And you
was
know-
But
great.
just like Zach, after it happened, I felt a little dangerous.
I didn't feel dangerous. I was disappointed.
I was partly feeling like, who?
Yeah.
And then the other part, I was like, Jason, if anybody comes out, I'm ducking and flooring.
I was kind of the opposite.
Yeah,
I was kind of
no.
like I shouldn't have because I didn't think it was what I thought it was. But I was making jokes about it. I was like, shoot, have them come back, man. We can use that for B-roll. we can put that in
Put
the
that
video.
car in the reverse
No.
real quick and just, you know.
Yeah, shoot him again.
Yeah. And then
Ba, 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 yeah,
You know, that's
good.
That's like something like Takashi
Tekashi
69 would do. He's like, oh, hold on, you just
Fuck back
murdered
at it.
that guy. Can you do that again? That would look really good on this video. That's gonna make bucks.
Yeah, I can see him doing that.
I thought it was further away too, because it kind of sounded echo. It sounded like it was
Yeah.
like down the block,
Yeah.
and it was literally on the corner.
Yeah, it was right down the street on the
So
corner.
we
Yeah.
left, and I had told I had told them like all day, at least twice. The story Chris told me is someone went right that worked there and then got robbed because it's like a congested alleyway. It was super late at night, so it's not congested as it is during the day.
Yeah,
so there's
right.
a bunch of warehouses
Right.
there, so trucks moving in and out. So I kept telling him like, don't go right, we're going left. Drive-by happens left, and we're leaving, and the security guard just goes, hey, go that way.
Go.
And then I was like, oh, why? And then I look left, and you see the cop car
Whoa.
rolling down the
Yeah.
street right there at the corner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
at the
it
corner.
was right
Less
there.
than 100
Right,
yards.
right
Yeah.
next to us.
Literally,
it-
like, we were in the fenced area. On the other side of it is where it happened.
Yeah.
I
There
feel
was
like
one small lot in between us.
Yeah.
I feel like if we were still
Whoa.
filming and my drone was in the air,
Mine
it might have
could've
caught
caught it, yeah.
some of that on
Yeah.
Yeah,
film.
that's how close
Dalton
it
would
was.
have
Yeah.
been star witness.
You would
Yeah.
have been fucking Nightcrawler. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh,
you would've
yeah,
been,
right,
You would have
there
been
you go.
the first on the scene.
Drone
filming
style.
things, drone style.
That would have been me, and it would have been
Killing
on
Bill
accident.
Paxton.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, "Look,
He
police
does
officers, here's the evidence.
I don't
Can
know
we
if
use
they
it for a
ever
video?"
confirmed he dies, but he definitely puts him in the hospital.
Yes.
Critical condition.
Critical condition. Bill
Great-
Paxton. We're
great
talking about
movie.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, that was a
Nightcrawler.
great movie too. Yeah.
But yeah, what got
That's
me
what
was
yeah.
at first I was like, that wasn't fireworks. But I was
Yeah.
like, but I still
No.
didn't think that anybody got hit. Maybe it was just shots in the air. I don't know what. But
It's law.
but when we
It's law in the ghetto. Ain't uphill shit.
A lot.
Yeah.
They weren't hiking today.
but no,
They were
like,
eating tacos in LA today.
but not long after, as soon as the sirens turned on, like
Yeah, not
yeah.
even. Chris even called
Like,
it. He
what
was
was
like,
the
wait,
time-
wait, you hear that? You hear that? Woo, woo.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, AJ was like, time
All
to go.
right, that's our
Chris,
wrap.
yeah.
Everybody, have a great, safe trip home.
Don't turn right.
Yeah, Chris was the
Well, we
last.
did. We
Yeah,
had to
turn
because
right.
left
Because I was left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
left
security
was
guy was telling you
to go right.
to.
Go right. Yeah.
no, it
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It was me.
Yeah, it was me. I mixed
Oh.
that up. Yeah, I
not
mixed that up.
security
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
You got my brain scrambled eggs right now.
Hey man,
Ah,
I'm high
yeah.
as fuck.
That's
Oh yeah, he made us go around. So yeah, I think it was crazy that you hear about drive-bys
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And hell, I'm from Compton. I lived there when I
Yeah.
was like a kid, and
No, yeah,
we've
there's
had-
drive-bys in Norwalk all the time. Yeah.
it was cool.
Drive-bys.
What we would get is
I
like,
remember my first body.
but like we would hear like gunshots at like the nearby park, and like the
Yeah.
bullets would go into the sky, and you hear,
Yeah.
so you knew it's like okay, somebody's firing in the air.
Yeah, that's
But
dangerous too.
That is because they come back down.
It comes back down.
Yeah, but this stuff, no, somebody really just got murdered right next to us, and we
Yeah.
were just.
Did
like,
you guys
what
see
the
anything on the news? I mean, I know this. Was
I
I'm
didn't.
about to look
honestly,
tonight.
I didn't look it up.
Yeah.
I'm about to look tonight. I wanna.
If you find
I wanna
anything,
know.
I'd be
throw it in the
interested.
shooters chat.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, man,
Hey,
that
fil-
was.
film shooters.
Yeah, we're shooters. Yeah. We got shooters on deck.
We have a message thread of just all our drive-by shooters. Wasn't one of our guys. Had it been another company.
You guys just all collab and it's just like, hey, we meeting here in
Yeah, hey,
Westminster.
I need 2 guns.
Yeah.
You want to help
Hey,
me
my
out? on
shooter's
the,
out there.
Yeah, you want to help me out on the shoot?
It's like a super low key like a hitman's list, just a collection of fucking killers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not fun for what just
Right,
happened.
yeah.
No, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. but-
Unless it was gang shit, and that's the life you live.
Yeah, that's the life, yeah.
Street life.
yeah, I really don't. It
But,
sounded.
yeah,
was
it sucks
bad.
either way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, somebody did shoot him and drive off. It wasn't
Yeah.
like a. I was kind of hoping somebody shot them and they drove away from the bullets, but no, whoever shot
Yeah.
drove away.
Yeah, that person's.
Yeah.
That person
Yeah.
probably got got.
Yeah, because when me and AJ we pulled around and then
Yeah,
we
the
just
death
we
gloves
took an
on.
extra turn to go around the property again because we just didn't know where we were going, get the GPS all set up.
Yeah.
And then we look over and the cops were like right there. We were passing the street where the cops were and they were all wearing blue gloves. The doors were opened. Everything was like being like tagged.
Someone got tagged.
Yeah,
dude.
someone got fucked up. Yeah.
So I made sure my maps was working before I left the facility.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know where the fuck I'm
Yeah.
going.
No.
Until I get to the freeway,
AJ's
then
phone
I'm
was
safe.
dead, so we were like
That's
fumbling
right.
around. Yeah,
That's
we were like
right.
fumbling around, and he was like, "Oh shit, my phone's dead. Just charge. And I was like, "Wait, your phone's dead this whole time? We haven't been on maps, dude. We gotta get the fuck out of here." So I pulled it up on my phone. I was like, "Fuck it, let's just go back."
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like if shots started going off in my scenario of January 31st in my timeline,
Yeah. The Zach timeline.
the exact timeline, that would have been nuts.
Yeah.
That would have been nuts. So I'm happy you guys are all right though.
Yeah,
I'm
you as
happy.
well.
Yeah,
But
I'm
that's
happy.
that's so weird. We kind of had almost
Similar.
close to similar experiences
Yeah.
on the same night.
Yeah.
On the same night.
Same.
Everybody's trying
All
to
at the
shoot.
same time.
Yeah,
Probably.
Right?
Yeah, it was like around 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, no,
10,
there's-
10:30.
yeah.
Oh no, his
My
happened
shit
like
was
2
like
3 in the
yeah,
morning.
2 and 3 in the
Okay,
morning,
so
and we're all in the same time zone. So if you made it to this point at
Go
the end of
fuck
the video,
yourself.
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps the channel, and we're growing here, and we want to keep making content. And we want you guys to enjoy the content that we create. So
Yeah, do it,
Yeah.
or I will come to your house.
with the
I will take you out
with a hand.
for a lovely dinner and get you to subscribe because I'm a semi.
He's a semi-decent guy. We actually might have to call the episode a
Semi decent guy.
Yeah, we absolutely have to call
Yeah.
it semi-decent guy.
That's what it's at. That's what it has to be. All right, guys. Much love. Have a balanced day. Enjoy yourselves. And don't hit that shit so we can go home.